Hello, hello. Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are there. For those of you who are watching me live, take a look in the chat list. My credentials are there as well as other links. That being said, hello, intuitive friends. Welcome. For those of you who are my current subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome, intuitive friends. Before I start the reading, I do want to mention and remind those of you who are new to the channel, if you already received a mini reading before, I will not add you to the list. And when I mean before, I mean November 30th, December 1st, or yesterday, December 3rd. That being said, intuitive friends, remember that this is a mini reading. It is a 5-minute mini reading. If you would like to extend your reading, all you need to do is drop a super sticker or a super chat, and I'll be more than happy to extend your reading. Please note, intuitive friends, I'm only going to be channeling one question and one question only, and that is what may be potentially unfolding. Okay, intuitive friends, this is not a new list, so if you already had a reading before, and of course it's fine if you don't remember, it's fine, because I do have a list on my end, and I'll take a look at it before we begin. But that being said, intuitive friends, please make sure that you take a look at the December readings. Those are completely old. Okay, so I finished all the December readings for all of the astrological signs. I'm working on the single readings. I need to finish up the water signs, but single readings for the fire signs are up. Single readings for the earth signs are up, and single readings for the air signs are up. I will be wrapping the singles reading up today, so then I can start the couples readings, okay? That being said, intuitive friends, welcome, welcome. Just let's review the following, and then, of course, I'll take a look at the list below. First and foremost, please note that these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and these live mini readings are for my YouTube subscribers. For those who are interested in getting not only additional time, but additional details to your reading, please drop a super sticker or a super chat. There are no follow-up questions, as I will only be focusing and channeling messages for what may be potentially unfolding. If it doesn't resonate now, it may potentially resonate at a later date and time. That being said, intuitive friends, if you're interested in taking a look at my credentials, private readings, or testimonials, those links are down below in the description box as well as in the chat. I provided a resource list for those of you who are interested in free resources. They are in the chat. Ace, get down. They are in the chat. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 links, and those are all free resources if you are interested in taking that. The legal disclaimer is as follows. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. All right. I will be only focusing on the first 7 subscribers that are in the chat, and I will go in the order that you appear in the chat list. Okay. So no worries if you are unable to get on the list today. You are more than welcome to join tomorrow. Okay. So you can do that. Now, tomorrow I'm coming on early morning. So just letting you know. All right. All right. So let's see who's here. Let's see who's been here already. And let's see who I'm adding to the list. Okay. So first we have here Tarot Ashuman. Hello, Tarot Ashuman. I want to say you did get a reading on the 30th, right over here. Actually, this doesn't have the date, but let me write it down. So I already added you to the list then, but thank you so much for stopping by. It's also great to see you. Izzy, I want to also say that you had a reading as well. Did you have a reading? I remember Izzy. No, but I don't have you here, so maybe not. Natalie, Monica, Haley. All right, no. So Izzy, you are at number 1. All right, and today's the 4th. So Izzy, I'm writing you here. Welcome. Thank you so much. Hello, Mr. Garcia, Gigi. Hello, Gustavo. How are you, my dear? I don't think you are here on the list, but let me double check. Yeah, I have your brother here, but I don't have you on the. I don't think so. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm adding you to the list. You are at number 2. Okay, Gustavo. At number 3, we have Mary Jenna. Hello, Mary Jenna. Haven't seen you in a while here on the live. All right, so Mary Jenna, you are at number 3, okay? Jock Calisthenics. Hello, my dear. I want to say, let me see. Yes, you did get a reading before. It's okay. I sometimes forget too, so no worries. But next time, okay? So I'm not gonna add you to the list this time around, okay, my dear? Kona Flawless. Finally, you made the list, Kona. You made the list. We've been waiting because every time already. So thanks for joining this time. You are on the list. We have Anama Rivati. Welcome, Anama. Yeah, I think you're new because I don't. Yeah, no, you're not here on my list. I have Anaya, but not. Yeah, that's someone different. Okay, number 5, we have Anama Rivati. You are at number 5. At number 6, we have greetings, Kona. Great to see you. Jock, great to see you as well. All right, so we have here 6, 7. Okay, and then of course, if I end up having some members, then I'll add them briefly on the list. So we only have 2 more spaces available. Perfect. All right, let me just write here. 2 spots. All right, there we go. Great, intuitive friends. Hello. Thank you so much for coming out and spending time here with us today. Great to see all of you stop by. It's always a pleasure. Please note that this is a 5-minute mini reading. However, if you want me to extend your reading, I'll be more than happy to do so. Just so you know, just drop a super chat or a super sticker. And let us begin. Up next, actually, first person that we have. Hello, Gustavo, first super sticker that we have today. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Let me write an asterisk next to your name. Okay, so there we go. Thank you so much, Gustavo. Izzy, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see all of you. Great to see that everyone is doing well. And let's jump straight into the reading. Let's see what's coming through for you, Izzy. Izzy, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember here, Izzy, that again, if there is something here that may not resonate now, it might resonate at another point in time. After you get the reading, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, so I should see 5 thumbs up today so far because I have 5 subscribers that are getting messages today. So let's keep those thumbs up. Drop a rose in the comment section and here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you if they resonate at this moment in time. If not, just remember, potential unfolding could be in the near future. Okay. So let's see, Izzy, what's coming through for you. I just saw the sticker, Gustavo. That's funny. I like that. That's cute. All right. Let's see, Izzy, what may be unfolding for you potentially here. Let's see what's coming through. All right. And we have, surrender to the divine. Beautiful message here. This is about you allowing things to flow. Okay. Not micromanaging anything, not trying to like hold on to something. It's about you allowing things to unfold. I do feel, hello, TBK, you're going to be next at number 6, okay? Here with surrender the divine, this is about things going in your favor, okay? There may be a potential unfolding here for you, Izzy, where the things that you have been asking, desiring, wishing, and calling into your energy field. Hello, Coach T. Lou. All right, you were at number 7. Can someone close the session for me, please? You two are the last. I'll give you back those minutes. Oh, those two minutes, okay, Izzy? So if someone can write close session, I would greatly appreciate it. All right. So, like I was telling you, Izzy, things are moving in your direction. I feel that odds are in your favor because potentially here, this unfolding that you may be seeing in the near future, okay, is your ability to receive the rewards of your patience, of your consistency, of your efforts, okay? So surrender to the divine is the sense of like, okay, you've done or you are doing your due diligence. You're putting in the work, you're putting all the things that you need to do in whatever this may be talking about. Could be a specific area, or it could be just in your life in general. But surrender to the divine is you allowing yourself to go with the flow and not micromanage or have an expected outcome to whatever here this may be talking about, okay, in the near future. So there is this sense of that. Now, by the way, today, December 4th, now it could be different where you are, but there should be a full moon today. The full moon today is also going to be a super moon, which is why I'm also coming here a little bit earlier. Okay. But super moon, it's the last super moon of 2025 and it's in Gemini. So tonight would be a great opportunity for you to really focus on manifestation or working with this energy that's available to you at this moment in time. All right. So the surrender to the divine is coming through as that energy. All right. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Let's add more clarity here. Up next, we have Gustavo. After Gustavo, we have Marijana. After Marijana, we have Kona. I'll go over. Ooh, this is nice. All right. So you have here the World card in Tarot. Okay. The World card in Tarot is ruled by Saturn. Okay. So Saturn is the planet of responsibilities and discipline. Saturn is also known as the toughest teacher when we're talking about planetary, influences, right? And so the World card is saying here that there is this unfolding of you closing chapters that no longer serve you. It could be very much connected to things that you have endured, dealt with, challenges, blockages, ups, downs, and all arounds in 2025. You're really open to a brand new beginning. There's a sense here of you allowing yourself to go and take a leap forward, so to speak, or make some new moves. You could be thinking about travel, maybe visiting people from afar, maybe other people visiting you. This could also be talking about working remotely. This could be about switching locations, whether that's your residence or that maybe you're thinking about starting or leaving your job to go to another job or something like that. So there is kind of like I'm getting a physical change from one to another, okay? From one place to another. So the World card in tarot, very, very beautiful card because it's about success. It says, I celebrate life and welcome new energy. So you are in this beautiful energy here of surrendering to the divine. Odds are moving in your favor. You have this energy about you where you're like, okay, I want to close those chapters or cut the cords of things that no longer serve me so that I could keep moving forward. You do have here the Two of Wands. Now, do I feel that this is going to be all of a sudden? No. I feel that there is this sense of you waiting for the right opportunity, okay? Because the Two of Wands is not about motion, okay? It's about planning. So Two of Wands is saying here that you may be taking this time in the near future or this potential energy where you're thinking about what your next move is going to be. Whatever the move is, or whatever this may be connected to, is very much connected to your inspiration, motivation, and what you are ambitious towards or motivated towards. But the Two of Wands is patience, it's planning, okay? It's taking a look. You're ready to plan, you're ready to figure out what seems to be, in the direction that you may want to go to, okay? Now, Two of Wands, because it is the Wands energy here, could be here some business decisions. Does it have to be business? No. But it definitely is something that is very much connected here to your inspiration. There may be two things, or you're in one area and there's another opportunity here or something that you're thinking about and you're like weighing the options. Should I stay where I'm at or should I go? Or you could be looking at two different things, choice A and choice B, or option A or option B. But I feel here with the Two of Wands, it's saying that you are going to choose the one that inspires you, the one that you are passionate about, the one that sparks your interest. And you have here the number 1616. The Two of Wands says, I focus on what I want and make it happen. Okay. So definitely this passion, motivation, ambition is focused on something that you truly would want to achieve in whatever area of your life this may be. 1616, look at that. Readjustments. Again, closing one chapter, opening another. As you saw, this is something that just jumped out of the deck on its own. I didn't even get to cut the deck. So validation, confirmation on what I was feeling here in regards to the World card. Closing one chapter, opening another one, and, planning and figuring or sorting something out here. Okay. Readjustment says overcoming obstacles. It says your self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new romantic or platonic relationship. This could also be a business venture. This could be friends, family, loved ones. This could be in any area. Along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. Does it have to be for someone from your past? No. But would I say that there is kind of like that potential here? Yes, with the World card. Okay. Closing one thing, opening another. You may want to or be inspired here to take a look at something that you didn't finish before. And now you're like, okay, now I'm moving in that direction. So it could be very much close to that. It says, trust that everything will fall into place. And again, I did mention that here with surrender to the divine. Your ability to go with the flow, to trust the next chapter that's being open, that's opening up for you, whether that new chapter is the calendar year of 2026 or whether it's something a little bit later. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there may be this newness may be coming in during Taurus season because Capricorn, Saturn rules Capricorn, and that's an earth sign, or during Aries season. So I do feel that between Aries and Taurus season, there may be something coming in for you in regards to these closing one chapter and opening. It might also be something about relocation too. Okay. Doesn't have to, but I'm feeling that that could be the case here, especially with the Two of Wands. Okay. In the traditional deck, the Two of Wands is looking at the at the world that they have in their hand. It could also be exploring. You may be exploring something that you feel more intuitively connected to. It says, trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes. So readjustments are on the horizon. You may see mirror numbers like 1616. You may see the angel number repeating itself with number 1, number 6, or number 7. That being said, Izzy, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Izzy. All right, intuitive friends, welcome if you are new to the channel. Great to have you here. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look in the description box below or take a look in the chat. I did place 4 links, all free resources for those of you who are interested. They are in the chat. So take a look at the 4 links there. That being said, I hope, Izzy, that these messages have resonated. If they don't resonate now, they may resonate at a later time. But readjustments, it's like you're fixing the sail on that boat, wherever it is that you're moving towards, whether it's symbolically or literally talking about relocation or leaving something behind. So I wish you the best of luck. Up next, we have Gustavo. And of course, let's thank Gustavo for his super. I need to add 2 more people to the list. I have TBK, and I also have Coach T. Lou. Thank you so much. Of course, if we end up getting anyone who is part of the membership, I will add you as extra people on the list. So no worries about that. All right, intuitive friends, if you're watching this after the live stream and you would like to take part in these readings, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and you'll be notified when I come on. Intuitive friends, please take a look at your December readings. They are already done from Aries all the way through Pisces. When you do, please give it a thumbs up. Drop a rose in the comment section if it resonates for you, or if it resonates at some point in December. That being said, hello, Gustavo. Thank you again for your super. Let's jump straight into your reading. Let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you. As a reminder here, Gustavo, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what's coming through for you. What's coming through here for you, Gustavo? What may be potentially unfolding for you? You have, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Today we have a full moon. I would advise you to work with that full moon energy, especially with the fact that it is a super moon as well as the last one for 2025. Okay. So are you good enough? There may be times where sometimes you may get a little bit caught up in your head, or maybe a little bit kind of like how it's coming across here is like maybe at times you may doubt certain things here and there. Okay. You may doubt how fabulous you are, how great you are. You may at times, have a little bit of self-doubt here in regards to your skills, talents, or abilities. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we feel it. Even myself. Okay, so I'm not immune to this as well. Now, the more that you are spiritually in awareness, the quicker you can get out of that energy. So the moment that you kind of doubt yourself, or there's a little bit of self-sabotaging thought or limited belief, quickly switch it over. So just, if that's what's going on. You could have a lot at this moment in time. You could be analyzing, taking a look, figuring something out. And there's this sense here of micromanaging, but really being very aware of something. So it's coming across as like really analyzing, taking a look at something, observing, assessing. I'm getting that kind of logical, rational, analytical thinking. And because you have here, it says full moon in Virgo, I'm getting that it's super important. Especially, this could be job related, this could be family, friends, loved ones, could be personal, in your personal life. But you may have a lot of things on your mind. Okay, maybe things that you are sorting or things that you're trying to figure out. If that is the case, it may be very much connected to things that you may also be feeling as well because of the green. Okay, remember green, the green chakra is the heart chakra. So there may be some things that you may be thinking about, and it may, can someone write closed session for me, please? I greatly appreciate it. Um, maybe it may create the sense of you feeling something, some type of emotions connected to whatever it is that you're thinking, or worrying about, or just cluttering your mind. Okay, because there's an element here of perfectionism that's coming through with this card, especially with Virgo. Okay, so there is that sense here of that. Now Virgo, if we're talking about tarot, Virgo rules the Hermit card in tarot. So you may be doing either some soul searching or some type of introspection, but it's about the sense of like analyzing something, looking at something. You want, and the sense of like what I'm getting, like perfectionism, making sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. That type of energy is coming across as you making sure of something here. Okay, there's this kind of like, I want to make sure this is perfect, or I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So that's the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, grounding your energy is going to be super important, like I said, with the fact that Virgo is here. So making sure that you are working on that root chakra, working on your heart chakra. Root chakra being 396 hertz solfeggio frequency, heart solfeggio frequency. Okay, start with the root chakra first, and then you can work your way up. So if I were you, those are the two that I would really focus on. I would focus on my root chakra, my heart chakra, and maybe even my crown chakra, because I do feel this energy of like watching, looking, observing, something here. All right, let's take a look. It could also be self-reflection. It could also be you really doing the sense of self-reflection, where you're like looking back at 2025 as a whole and saying to yourself, well, what were the things that were I avoid having to go through those challenging times in 2026, right? So it could also be that sense of self-reflection as well. There's some moments there that if this is self-reflection, if that is what's unfolding here for you, there may be those moments of self-reflection where it may strike a little bit, like you'll feel it in your heart for some of these things that you may be thinking about. Let's see what else is potentially unfolding here for you, Gustavo. Okay, let's see. And what do we have here? You have the fox and the sun, and you have bouquet. Don't be so hard on yourself, because whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that, whether it's in any area, you're doing well. You should be very proud of yourself. Okay, there may be here towards, as we're wrapping up 2025, you may get like recognized, you may get some type of recognition from other people. There may be here some sense of people saying, wow, you've done a good job, or you even feeling proud of yourself. Okay, so that is what's coming through here with bouquet. Now with fox, we could look at this in the Lenormand deck, and you have fox and you have the sun. Okay, so of course, here we go, fire energy, right? I'll talk about that in a minute, but first let's talk about the fox. The fox could be a tricky situation that may be coming up in the near future, that may be potentially unfolding. Okay, this could be connected to job, this could be connected to employment, career, skills. This could be a person who's a little bit tricky. There may be a little bit of a deception, or there's some hidden information in intention. It could also be talking about someone who is a little bit clever. Okay, they're clever. They may try to pull wool over your eyes, but this could also be in reverse. This could be you. This could be you being very attentive and very much focusing, as I said at the top of the reading, you looking at those, dotting those I's, crossing those T's, and really being able to analyze something at a deeper level. Okay, whatever this is, whether it's you or someone else, you do have the sun right after. The sun trumps any card that may be challenging. You don't have any challenging cards here except that fox, which, like I said, it could be a tricky situation. But the good part of this unfolding here for you, Gustavo, is whatever this may be, whether it's someone's hidden intentions, whether it's you being clever and figuring out how to manage this either tricky situation or person, or you feeling in a gut level feeling like someone is not being forthcoming with something, or things that may be happening behind the scenes in some area of your life, I wouldn't worry so much because you have the sun card here. So this is telling me you are going to find some type of insight. So you're going to either be aware of what this is or who this may be about. If it's not a who or a what, this could be you being victorious. There's a sense here of success. Okay? So there could be the sense of happiness, the sense of victory, the sense of you being illuminated, like realizing what this tricky situation is about, or being able to, in a way, see a solution, a resolution, or a compromise. Okay. So that's how this sun card is coming through. Now, if we're talking about the sun astrologically, the sun rules Leo. Okay, so Leo or the sun is about the vital source. So even though this is not a tarot deck, it is a Lenormand deck, it's still about happiness. It's still about victory. It's still about you gaining some insights about something. So there may be here some type of you recharging your batteries. Okay. There could be some happiness and success that either you're going to be proud of yourself, or there could be someone here like giving you a gift physically, tangibly, or someone showing their appreciation towards you. It could also be reverse. You could be showing an appreciation towards someone else. Okay. But bouquet is that energy here of appreciation. It could be a gift. It could be someone may be very fond of you. Okay. This could be customers, this could be family, this could be friends, and so forth. All right, so let's see. Let's get more clarity here between the fox and the sun. What may be potentially unfolding here for you? Ooh, that wanted to slip out. I don't know if you saw it, but this is the card right here. It wanted to jump out. And you have here butterfly. Look at that. You have butterfly, and you also have lucky symbol, crucial card. Exercise control and avoid manipulative tactics. I feel that it's not you as much as this could be someone else. Like I said, that fox could be talking about a deceptive person, or a person who may be hiding their intentions on something. In other words, someone may be saying one thing, but they could have feelings about something that's very different. Like, they're saying something, but there's something else here. Like they don't want to show maybe their emotions or however that may be. But there could be something a little bit hidden here. I feel intuitively you're going to know what this is, especially with the sun here. Listen, you have the butterfly, evolving, growth, next phase, inner child healing, releasing the past. Very similar to this energy of what I just said about the sun card. Although this is the Lenormand deck, I did talk about that sense of personal growth. And sure enough, there is potentially here in the near starting something, either something new, or starting a new role, or starting in a new project or venture. Or if this is talking about your personal growth, you may be at a stage where you're kind of remember like that hermit in tarot, like I said here with this card, although it says full moon in Virgo. The hermit card is that soul searching and kind of getting more enlightenment, or a sense of illumination, and kind of like, oh, I get it now. I get what it is that I need to kind of be a little bit careful, or that I need to be mm, find some like clever strategies to work with a situation that may be a little tricky, okay, for yourself. You do have here lucky symbol, and this is a really nice card to have because it's right between the sun and the bouquet. Both very positive cards, high vibrational cards. So again, want to remind you, it says here exercise control. This is also because I see a lot of fire, and between you and your brother, when you guys come on, I always get some fire coming through for you in the readings. But I'm getting here, there's something that you may be deeply passionate about. Just make sure that whatever this deep passion is doesn't place you in a position where you are impatient, or that you are, making a rash move, or that you are kind of speeding something up that needs just a little time more for you to uncover what else may be behind it. Okay. So this could be a person, a situation, circumstance, or event. Okay. Be aware of your temperament. Okay. So if there is a heated conversation, just be calm, cool, and collective. Okay. But have the awareness, like if your spidey senses and if your gut level feeling is telling you like beware, then listen to your spidey senses, as I call them. Okay. Because there may be here some um manipulative tactics that someone may try to use, either in job, because the fox does represent employment and career, but it could be in any area, okay, as well. So just be in that awareness. Let's see what else is coming through for you here. Up Jenna, after Mary Jenna, we have Kona Flawless. After Kona Flawless, we have Anima Revita. After Anima Revita, we have TBK, and after TBK, we have Coach T. Coach T. Lu. You have here Peacock, okay? So Peacock is very interesting because I mentioned Leo energy, right? Leo energy. Now, Leo, those of you who are Leo, don't get upset at me. I love Leo, okay? I have Leo in a sector of my astrological natal chart, so I completely understand. Energy as well. But here with Peacock, just be aware that you don't allow your pride or your ego to get in the way, especially if it's something here where there may be a tricky situation or dealing with a tricky person. Okay, a person who's I don't know, there's something like a hidden intention there with someone. Okay. Don't allow your pride to get in the way. Yes, be confident, because you know what you bring to the table, and whatever table that may be, whether that's in love, in work, family, friends, loved ones. But there's also this an awareness of just making sure that the ego doesn't take over, or the pride, especially especially if there's a situation here, like I was saying earlier, where there may be a disagreement or an argument, where it becomes the battle of the wills, okay, where there could be a disagreement, an argument, and it may trigger, okay, this reaction of just like, fiery temper or being a little bit impatient about something. Just be careful that you're not allowing your ego and pride to get in the way, because what's going to happen is that there's going to be this sense of like saying the wrong thing, or maybe doing something because you didn't really take time to think about it beforehand. Okay. telling me it's going to be very quick. So it could be a quick knee-jerk reaction. Now, this could also be the other area. This could be this tricky situation or this tricky person. This person may be a little bit cocky. They may be a little bit prideful. They may be egotistical. Okay, they may just they may think the world revolves around them. Okay, so be aware of this energy and manage that energy with kid gloves. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Ooh. I'm only going to take the ones that, okay, so we have rainbow. We have success. That came out like this. Okay, well, maybe all of them are important. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Success, I'm not surprised this is here because I did talk about the sense of you either getting a reward or being acknowledged or being very proud of yourself. It could be something that you are analyzing and that you're really taking your time to observe. So you have here success, okay? Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Again, I'm not surprised this is here because I feel that is very much connected to this crucial card, okay? Exercise control. And I feel is very much connected to either a tricky situation or person that may potentially be coming up in the near future, okay? So that, or that may be unfolding for you. So again, success, you have scissor here and you have yeah, you see, I'm telling you, this may be in an area that you are very success. It could be in job, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, you could just be at a time right now that you're really doing very well in general, like over an overarching type of energy, even if you don't think you're doing well. Because remember, here with the Virgo card, it says here you are good enough. So there are times that you may be kind of a little bit on the self-doubt, but there may be people in your energy circle who are like, yeah, Gustavo's got it going on. You know what I mean? Like he really has his, stuff lined up. He's doing so well. He's so successful. So even if you may not see yourself in that way, other people do. Okay. So that is also coming through. It says here disappointment in some affairs. So there could be here a situation, circumstance, or event. This area could be in any area of your life where I do feel that there may be a potential argument or disagreement. And it says you need to defend yourself. Now, here we go. Remember that argument that I keep feeling, or that kind of like blowing up some steam very quickly? Whatever this is, it may irritate you. Giving you a heads up. Okay? Whatever this is about, it's going to irritate you. You may snap. When I say snap, I mean you may snap with a comment, you may snap with a reaction, like you may trigger you, okay? If it does, okay, because I feel that especially if it's a comment or an action, it may place you in a position where, someone is trying to hurt your pride on purpose. You see what I'm saying? I feel this is intentional, okay? Could be coming through an argument. So whatever this is, you need to defend yourself in a way that is, if you need to step away, then you step away. Okay? If you're like, you know what, right now at this moment in time, I don't want to talk about this anymore, and you just need time to cool down, then cool down. Okay? So this is kind of like in a way talking about something here that may kind of like you may lose your temper or it may trigger you in some way, shape, or form. This could be in any area, of course. Then you had here rainbow. Rainbow says the most difficult part of the situation is over. If you had a lot of issues, or maybe you had one particular thing or a couple things here and there in 2025, if you felt that 2025 was a challenging year for you, this is saying, guess what? It's almost near with this 2025 type of energy. So you may be seeing brighter days. Compromise and negotiation would be a really good kind of tool for you to use here, especially if you get confronted with something that is a little tricky here. Okay. Now, not only do we have here fire with this card, as you saw, it's fire, and then you have the heart. It could be in your personal life or in your love life, but it could be anything as well. But you also have fire with the sun, and you also have fire here because we have Sagittarius. So there's a lot of fire here. Fire is fire is good energy, but you have to know how to work with the fire energy, right? Because we can have fire can be very positive, like it helps you cook meals, and the stove with fire, when it's in control, is really good, but when it's not, it could cause a wildfire. Okay, so there could be here this dynamic kind of coming in through for you. Now you do have here November already came and went. However, this may be talking about either someone during Scorpio season or Sagittarius season that this specific thing may be connected to. It doesn't have to be about the past, but it could. If it's not about Scorpio or Sagittarius season, think about any disagreement that you may have had or tension that you may have felt. This could be talking about maybe, again, 2025 may have been something very challenging for you. As you see here, there's a little bit of snow. There's, this energy of the fall here. Okay, so there's a little bit of a release. Now, November has two important signs. It has Scorpio. I mean, all the signs are important, but it's talking about here Scorpio season and Sagittarius season. We are still currently in Sagittarius season. So we're not over Sagittarius season yet. So this could be also connected to what came out in your reading, could be talking about the near future, obviously, because Sagittarius season ends December 21st, December 20th, around there. Okay. So just giving you the heads up on that. That being said, let's take a look at the next card. Okay, let's see what else may be potentially unfolding here for you. Now, the next fire season is in 2026 is Aries season, okay? Especially here with the Sun card, I wouldn't be surprised if that comes as a very favorable month for you, being that you have so much fire here, okay? And of course, Aries season is the start of the new astrological calendar. So we have here the Judgment card, okay? There's an epiphany, an awareness, an aha moment. This could be connected to someone, something, a situation, circumstance, or event. Card in tarot is the aha moment, okay? There could be here the sense of you reconsidering something, okay, that may have happened in the past or recent past. It may have happened during Scorpio season, where right now during Sagittarius season, that you may come to a bigger awareness about. If that's the case, then there's the sense here of you clarity or enlightenment in regards to what this may be. Now, this may be regarded to a what, but it could also be regarded to a who as well. So it could be a thing, or a time frame, sometime in 2025, or it could be connected to someone. The Judgment card in tarot is also about renewal. Okay, it's also about your inner calling. You may be called to listen to your heart's desire, or maybe recently you've been noticing that your heart's desire, whether it's your life purpose or your soul purpose, may be calling you more now than perhaps in the past or recent past. If that's the case, I feel it's going to be very successful. That there may be people who either may be jealous, or the minute that they find out that this is something that you are creating or whatever it is, there may be a little bit of jealousy involved. Okay, so there you go. Judgment says, I look back with compassion for myself. Okay. Oh, look at that. Validation, confirmation. Didn't I tell you? Told you I was getting Hermit card energy with that Virgo card up there. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Judgment card says, I look back with compassion for myself. You may be doing this sense of reviewing 2025. Some people do that. Some people review the time, especially today with this full moon, super moon. Maybe you want to place the intention to new openings and new things that you want to do in your life, or something that you want to revamp, or whatever this may be. But it's definitely this like awakening, this sense of aha moment. Okay. Could also be your spiritual senses or your sixth senses. Now, remember, I mentioned this at the top of the reading. It's like I'm psychic or something, right? Um, I mentioned that with the Virgo card. I said Virgo in tarot, when we're talking about the major arcana, does rule the Hermit card in tarot. And sure enough, you have the Hermit card in tarot. So it says here, I follow my path. And like I said, this could be a spiritual awakening or some type of professional growth. Don't be surprised, because whatever this is very much connected to your heart chakra. Not only did I mention it here with the Judgment card in tarot, but I'm also here seeing the Hermit card in tarot place his hand on his heart. Not only that, let's take it a step further here. When we see that the heart is surrounded with a lot of fire, fire meaning passion, drive, ambition. This could be soul purpose, life purpose, okay? Take it as it may resonate. But the Hermit card is listening to, his own intuitive energy, and also learning from the past. So there's a sense of maturity, awareness, and wisdom that you may have gained from very difficult times that you may have had in the past or recent past. And so you may be placing yourself in a position where you are either being enlightened about those lessons and taking and applying that in the near future as this unfolds for you. Or you could also be here mentoring, teaching, or inspiring other people, as the Hermit card is a person who's like a mentor as well, someone who's coming in with a lot of like golden nuggets advice. Okay, and this could be very much connected to something that you are very deeply passionate about. Last but not least, Gustavo, let's take a look at your last and final card. By the way, intuitive friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Mary Jenna, you are up next. Mary Jenna, you are up next. Let's finish up the reading here for Gustavo. And of course, Gustavo, thank you so much for your generosity. And let's see what else is coming through for you. New beginnings, Judgment card, renewal. Okay, not surprised that is here, especially with the fact that I mentioned this earlier with the butterfly. Remember, butterflies are symbolisms of new beginning. They're also about evolution, they're about growth. Okay, so there you go. And guess what? The Hermit card in tarot. Okay, the wisdom that you've acquired over the, throughout the things that you have been dealing with, whether in 2025 or in general in your life. Okay, so you do have here new beginnings, and the number 9, of course, 2025, you add all the digits, you get the number 9. Nines are about closure. Okay, so you're closing, or it came out here. Now, not the message here, but the scissor. You're cutting things that no longer serve you in order for you to step back from either people, situation, circumstance, or events, okay, that no longer serve you. So you're closing those chapters with people, things, environments in 2025, so that you can open a brand new beginning. Butterfly, new cycle. Let's see what this says. This says new beginnings, opportunity, courage, achievement. I'm not surprised to talk about that achievement, especially here at the top of the reading with this bouquet. Endings. Just mentioned it right now with you cutting, okay? And especially with the fact that it is the of chapters that need closing in 2025 so that you could start a brand new beginning. It says, keep your eye out for an opportunity that could change everything. You are completing something significant. Like I said, this could be work related, project related, or self, it could be spiritually, it could be also self development or self growth. It says you are completing something significant and it's rewarding to see yourself level up. I'm not surprised because we did have here the success card. Okay, like I said, you're glowing. You may have a very big glow up in 2026. So I'm already letting you know how this is coming up. It says it's time to close old chapters. I said that already, but great to see that it was validated and confirmed here. And it says, and embrace the new adventure that's about to unfold. Okay, so there you go. You may see the number 9 as sign symbol synchronicities, angel numbers. 9 is a multiple of 3, so you may also see 3, 6, or 9. That's very close. Now, what's interesting is that 9 plus 9 is equal to 18, and when you have 18, you have 1 plus 8 is still equal to 9. So 9 here, it's like you're really closing things that no longer serve you, and you're very much open to a new beginning here that may be potentially unfolding for you in the near future. Whatever it is going to be successful. All right, Gustavo, thank you so much for your super. I hope that these messages have resonated for you. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section, as well as here in the chat if these messages resonate for you. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much, Gustavo. Up next, we have Mary Jana. But before I jump into Mary Jana's reading, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box, as you will see my links there. If you're watching me live, take a look in the chat. You will see my links there as well. All right, intuitive friends, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. Another live mini readings. If you missed the mini reading today because it's closed, please know, intuitive friends, that you can stop by tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will be coming on earlier, okay? So it's going to be, I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So chances it might be a little too early for some of you who live in other places, or it may be late at night for those of you who live abroad, okay? So just giving you a heads up on that. So tomorrow I will be, but it's going to be like super short, okay? So I'm not going to have a super long list in the morning, but I plan to come in at least at the very least channel at least 4 messages for those of you who are interested, who may have missed out in today's reading. All right, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your December readings. Those are already out. Single readings are already out. I just need to focus on the water signs. Okay, so those readings are out. And what else, intuitive friends? There's lots to see in the playlist. You can take a look at that. If you see coming October, November, December, obviously we're in December, so there may be some messages there that may potentially resonate, the unexpected messages. Then take a look at the bonus messages in the playlist, and there you will find those readings. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let's see what's coming through for Mary Jenna. All right, and let's go over the list. All right, intuitive friends. So we have Mary Jenna coming up now. Okay, then we have Kona Flawless. We have Anama coming up next at number 5, at the next, after Kona. After Anamaya Ravati, we have TBK, and after TBK, we have Coach T. Lu. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more readings here, and then I will be closing the readings for this evening, unless we have a member. If we have anyone from the members circle, then of course I'll add you and squeeze you on to the list. But other than that, we're going to focus on Mary Jenna's reading. Hello, Mary Jenna. Great to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while, meaning haven't seen you here on the live for a while. So great to see you. Hold on a second. Ace, what is it that you have in your mouth? What do you have in your mouth? Open. Ace, don't get yourself in trouble, okay? No getting yourself into trouble. Where's your... Oh, here it is. Here. Chew on that. Okay. All right, Mary Jenna, let's see what's coming through for you. Pardon the wait. All right, let's see what's coming through for Mary Jenna. Mary Jenna, please remember that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look at what may be potentially unfolding for you. Oops. What may be potentially unfolding for you, Mary Jenna? Let's see what's coming through. You have here, confidence is your key to success. All right, we have new moon in Leo. All right, what may be unfolding for you at this moment in time? Okay, again, this may be potentially unfolding in the near future, or maybe unfolding for you right now at this moment in time. It's super, super important for you to get yourself out of your own head, especially with situations, circumstances, or events, or people who may have chipped away slowly but surely. They may have chipped away at your self-confidence. Okay, so super, super, super important for you to take a very hard look here and strengthen your solar plexus chakra. Okay, why solar plexus chakra? Because solar plexus chakra is, first of all, it's by where your belly button is, right? So it's your stomach area, okay, middle of your stomach, okay. And that area, it's about your self-worth. It's about you believing in yourself, okay. It's about your confidence. It comes from that chakra. So there may be here this energy where you're like at times unsure of yourself. But I feel that this comes from something that may have happened in your past childhood, meaning childhood, or in connections where someone chipped away at your self-confidence. And that has remained in the back of your mind. So there's a part of you that believes it, or there's a part of you that doubts your ability to glow and grow. And so confidence is it says confidence is your key to success. The moment that you reclaim back your power, the moment that you're able to say to yourself, it is safe and I am comfortable in my power. Ace, what are you doing over there? I'm so sorry. What are you doing? Okay. The moment that you step in your power and you reclaim your power back, it's going to be the moment that you're no longer going to continue to believe and to have that self-sabotaging thought or limited belief, or those voices from the past interfere or create blockages for your future. So if I were you, I would work a lot with my solar plexus chakra. Again, solfeggio frequency, 528 hertz. Okay, so you put your ear pods in or your headset, close your eyes, lay down or sit down, whatever it is. Place your hands on your stomach region and allow yourself to be immersed by that solfeggio frequency. I did place the 7 chakra system, okay, the 7 chakra solfeggio frequencies in the chat so you could take a look at that. That's going to help. Another thing that's going to help is I also placed in the chat my nighttime affirmation meditation. Before you go to sleep, go over that, nighttime meditation, because as the body repairs when you're sleeping, so does your mind. You're putting positive things in your mind and your state, and raise your raise your self-worth, raise your ability to see yourself in a positive light. So you have those two there, and you also have the third link that you also have there in the chat is you also have my Reiki long distance energy as well, all free, all in the chat. So if I were you, I would use that. Okay, so I believe I have 4 essential links there. All can help you here to raise your confidence, because once your confidence is up and strong, you're going to be unstoppable. Leave the echoes from the past. You take your power back, and you're going to reclaim your soul purpose or your life purpose. Okay, it's going to be like a new you. And it's funny because I'm seeing like someone like come out as like, how they do those like makeovers, the before and the after. Because it's that, my guys just showed me that type of thing. It could be just like even you, maybe this is going to happen in 2026. I don't know, but I see you as kind of like this before and after. Not you physically, because I don't know you, but I'm saying that's the vision that I'm getting. This kind of like before and after type of energy here. Okay, so there we go. Let's see what else is coming through. You have the 7 of Wands. I'm not surprised. And the 9 of Pentacles. The energy that's unfolding for you here with the 7 of Wands, validation, confirmation of what I said before, is 7 of Wands is you taking a stand, you fighting for you. Okay, you standing at the top of the mountain, you standing firm in your beliefs and in your values, not allowing any other energies or people or voices or opinions to bring you down. Okay, now in the traditional deck, you have the person that's on the mound with one wand fending off all the other people. So this is telling me here, there may be at times you may feel like there's a little bit of competition, right? Maybe in an area of your life, or maybe having to do with work or whatever it is, but you have a very good advantage. You have a very good vantage point. And so as long as you allow yourself to hold on to your confidence, that's going to be the key to your success. I'm telling you, 2026 could be a whole different energy year for you, but you got to work on that confidence, and you need to allow yourself to feel comfortable saying what you have to say and doing what you need to do for you. Because the 7 of Wands is you are fighting for yourself. You are at the top of the mountain, you're standing firm, and you're not allowing people's voices, opinions, and whatever get you down. Okay, so this is super important. It says, I actively hold true to my values. Okay, 9 of Pentacles, gorgeous energy, because the 9 of Pentacles is you doing what you need to do for yourself, okay, and being very good at it. So there's a sense here of this energy potentially unfolding for you, where you're going to feel more self-reliant, okay? There's going to be this sense of you feeling really satisfied with something that you've been patiently working on, or you reaping the rewards in something that you've been, again, you've been working towards with time, diligence, and consistency. 9 of Pentacles, you feel satisfied in this unfolding that is potentially because whatever you're doing is working, okay? It will be working to your benefit, okay? So this is going to help you feel also more centered. The more that you work on your confidence, the more is going to help you with your self-worth issues and with things from the past or recent past. The more that you get out of the lack mindset or the anxiety, worry mindset, and allow yourself to move past these situations, circumstances, and events. Nine of Pentacles, like I said, look, it says, I take the time I need to nurture myself. And that is also very true here with the Nine of Pentacles, a person who's taking and making the time to take care of you. Because if you are not at 100%, there's no way that you can help someone else, right? You got to feel very centered, grounded, and confident in order to feel self-reliant, be self-reliant, and feel stable and secure in your own energy. The Nine of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. Okay? So that's saying a lot here. So there's this beautiful potential here. Last but not least, let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. You have Trust the Journey. You have 1010. Now, if we look at this and we just take out the zeros and we look at the number 1, we have 1, 1. So this could be here. You may be seeing lots of potential growth and, again, feeling a whole lot more comfortable in your own skin by 2026, the new year. Okay? This says here, it's time to turn your long-held ideas into action, okay? Soon, you'll connect with the right people, encounter favorable circumstances, okay? And access the necessary resources. As a result, you'll experience joy and new opportunities. Trust the journey and have faith in the process. Very, very beautiful energy. Again, you have the number 1010. You may be seeing numbers like that, like 1010, 1111, things of that nature. Beautiful reading here for you, Mary Jenna. I wish you the very best and have a great day today. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Up next, we have Kona Flawless. Kona Flawless, you are up next. After Kona Flawless, we have Anama Rivati. After Anama Rivati, we have TBK. And then after TBK, we have Coach T. Lu. Okay? All right, intuitive friends, before I call Kona Flawless, I do want to say hello to all of you who are here. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your thumbs up, likes, shares, and for subscribing if you are new to the channel. If you miss the opportunity to get a free mini reading today, then feel free to, number 1, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and as soon as I come back to do another reading, you will be notified. All right, intuitive friends. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, intuitive friends, to take a look at your December readings. The monthly readings are all up. If you are single and looking, or if you are single and manifesting, then guess what? The singles readings are up already as well. The only one that I need to work on is the water signs, which chances are I will be doing that later tonight. Okay. After the singles readings, I will be working on the couples readings for December. Okay. So there we go. That being said, up next, we have Kona Flawless. And Mary Jenna, thank you so much. Mary Jenna, you wrote true. You wrote my past marriage. Yes, I need it now. Got a health diagnosis of lots of anxiety. I'm not surprised about that you wrote that, because the fact that it's talking about the fact that card was talking about your confidence is telling me, like, yeah, there's something there. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Amana Ravi, you're right after Kona Flawless. Andrea 54 Hector, thank you so much. And all right, so there we go. Intuitive friends, take a look at the memberships for those of you who may be interested. There's lots there. I made a really good packages for those of you that may be interested in tier number 2 or tier number 3. Okay, tier number 2 or tier number 3. Of course, if you would like to join the Oracle of Thanks, please do so. I greatly appreciate it, but you don't have to. There's no obligation. But if you do get member-only posts. You get a shout out, and sometimes, like today, like when I have time to squeeze someone in, even if after I've closed the even after I've closed the session, if there's a member that comes up, I will squeeze them in if I'm able to. So that gives you that advantage there as well. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, Kona Flawless, let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. What's coming through for you? Remember, Kona Flawless said these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you. This could be in any area of your life, okay? And you have here, ooh, nice, Kona Flawless, you have a win-win situation is forecasted. This beautiful energy that may be unfolding for you is letting go of the challenges, those shifts that you may have been experiencing lately. All right, the win-win outcome is forecasted. Full moon in Libra. Guess what? Today we have a full moon, December 4th. It's the last full moon, super moon today. So if I were you, yes, manifest tonight. Manifest today. The moment the sun goes down, get on it. Okay. Check to see when the full moon is in effect in your area. But if I were you, I would use that energy for sure. Okay. There may be something here in the potential near future where you're going to start or restart something, is how this is coming through. There's also a higher level of commitment in regards to something here. This could be a higher level of commitment of you focusing on balancing something that you may feel has been a little bit off kilter. That could be your energy. That could be, anything very much connected to your life. If you are kind of on the fence about something, I feel you're going to gain more of a sense of awareness, and you're going to really know how to balance something. Now, Libra energy is about diplomacy. It's also about a person who's objective. So before you say yes to something, look at whatever the something may be in a very objective way. Okay, don't allow yourself to be swayed by the emotions. Look at something from a rational, logical point of view and say to yourself, well, does this make sense? If it doesn't make sense, then find out more information in order for you to understand what it may be about, especially if it's an area in your life that you're not an expert in, such as law enforcement, or such as documents, contracts, negotiation. Okay, especially if you're going to sign something, this would be a great opportunity for you to ask someone who is either an attorney or someone who has more knowledge in that specific area. But a win-win outcome is forecasted, is very positive. There may be here a start of a new relationship or a restart in like having a better rapport with someone where things may have been a little bit iffy or kind of like not on an even keel. So there may be that potential energy coming through. Okay. Anything that you read that you don't understand or that you need more clarity, don't don't just rush into something. I'm getting here that there's a lot having to do here with, kind of like getting fair and impartial or objective type of advice. Okay. Something is definitely moving in your favor, though. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Potential unfolding. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. This is really good energy. There's definitely something here, Kona Flawless. I don't know what it is. I don't know in which area. It could be finances. Okay, listen carefully, especially if it's finances. Be careful and make sure that if it's something about a business or money, that it is a legitimate business and the money is, legitimate. Okay. because just want to make sure that you get that, because I got that message very quickly. So wanted to make sure. So just make sure that whatever business venture this is, it's by the book, by the law. Okay, it's not trying to shortcut anything or anyone. Ace of Pentacles, there's a new beginning coming up for you in some way, shape, or form. It could be in 2026. Doesn't have to, but it could. Okay. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is either you're going to have an opportunity to have a lucrative opportunity, something that you may have been waiting on, something that you may have been praying about. This could be resources. This could be money. This could be rewards coming in your direction. This could be moving up or climbing up the ladder of success. Or this could be something that is not tangible. It's something that you can't touch. Like, for example, it could be a new relationship, a new marriage. It could be connecting with people in a very different way. But the Ace of Pentacles is the hand of the Creator, the universe, giving you something, gifting something in your direction that has been well earned. So this is slow moving energy. Whatever this is, I mean, you may start feeling the improvements a little bit, but this could also be something that comes up in a new beginning that is completely unexpected. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is beginner mindset. You could have this idea in your mind that you may want to start. Again, it could be business, it could be a project, or it could be, investing in either something or in someone or in a specific environment. If that's the case, like I said, anything having to do with money and investment, make sure that is, on the up and up, that it's legal, it's legitimate, that you understand, that you're not being conned, that you're not putting resources in something that someone is not doing in a very lawful way. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay. Page of Pentacles, as I said, pages are about messages, so that you could have some type of email, validation, document, communication, conversations about something that you want to start or that you want to ground. Okay, something that you are thinking about. Page of Pentacles says here, I am open to opportunities for personal growth. And again, this could be personal growth, but could also be very well connected to work, to job, to money, or to something that is tangible and valuable to you. Pages are about the beginner mindset. So you may be manifesting. And like I said, if I were you, work with that full moon energy. Now, full moon energy lasts for about a couple of days. So if you miss the actual date of the full moon, you can still work with the full moon energy for about 2 to 3 days after the full moon. Okay. So again, not surprised that that is here. Page of Pentacles here. Again, you may be making plans. You may be bringing something into reality, or you may be grounding some ideas in this potential unfolding. Last but not least, let's see what else is coming through. Amana Revati, you are up next. So don't go anywhere. Ooh, that did a very big peekaboo. So let's see. You have taking initiative. Taking initiative says here, make the most of what you have. And like I said, especially here with the Page of Pentacles, I feel you are going to be taking some initiative in something. And whatever it is going to be very lucrative for you. Okay. You may gain either some type of value. That value could be tangible or it could be intangible. Okay. This says here, make the most of what you have and it will lead you to new heights. Acknowledge your blessings and cherish your loved ones. Inspiration will guide you forward, helping you discover your path. Exciting news and positive developments are on the horizon. Again, what's on the horizon? A brand new opportunity or a new beginning. So this is really good. And whatever it is going to be a positive thing. Now, is it going to come right away? I don't think so. Pentacles energy is a slow moving energy. Okay. Libra is also kind of like thinking about things over and over again, making sure that it makes sense. So unless it makes sense, you're not going to invest in something unless you know that it's like legit. then you're not going to invest your time and energy in something or in someone. That being said, Kona Flawless, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Up next, we have Anama Ravati. You are up next. And I want to say here, hello to Ed. Hello, Ed. Great to see you. Sorry, I didn't see it before, but I'm seeing it now. Maybe because like as Kona's writing something, I'm able to see it here. So thank you so much, Ed, for stopping by. Great to see you. But it's okay if you missed the full moon, you still have a couple of days. So it's not a big deal. Okay. But I do feel that you have been asking or wishing something here. And that whatever it is going to be coming soon at some point in time here. I do feel that there's this energy that's something, maybe it could be some type of something that you've been manifesting or praying for is how this is coming through for me. All right. Pentacles energy does have a lot to do with finances and business. But again, make sure that I'm getting something here having to do with the legal part of the business, making sure that it is legally sound and things are like by the book so that you can have a very good outcome. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Amani Ravati. Amani Ravati, if you are here, come on down. I'm actually going to write the last three people. Okay, so now we have intuitive friends. If you missed this session, no worries. All right, so there we go. You're very, very welcome. Things are looking good though with business. Again, just make sure that everything is legit. I don't know why I keep coming up with that, but it keeps coming through it. Like you need to make sure that if you need an expert advice, get it. If you need an attorney to look over documents, negotiations, money, you need to do that because there's something here about making sure that it is where it needs to be with money. Okay. So that is what's coming through for you. All right, Kona, thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Up next, we have Amani Ravati. And after Amani Ravati, we have TBK. And last but not least, Coach T. Lu. So for those of you who are here, Amani, come on down. Amana Ravati, TBK, and Coach T. Lu, come on down so we can start your readings. Intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Don't forget to take a look at your December readings. And after you watch your December readings, make sure that you have that you drop a thumbs up. Oh, Andrea, no, I already closed the session, my love. It's okay because I'm going to be here tomorrow and I will pop in and out during the weekend. Okay? All right. So, Amana Ravati, if you are here, come on down. TBK, if you're here, come on down. Coach T. Lu, if you're here, come on down. Andrea, don't go anywhere just in case no one pops up. Anama, Ravati, TBK, and Coach T. Lu. Andrea, are you here? Hopefully you're still here. If you are, I'll give you a reading. Because the three people that I'm calling are not coming up. Andrea 54 Hector, if you're here, let me know. Hello, Ed. How are you, my dear? Ed, if it wasn't because I already gave you a reading on November 30th, I would add you to the list now, but it's already closed. The list is closed, but this is not a new list though. It's the list from November 30th. Okay, so Andrea 54 Hector, talk about being at the right place and at the right time. Hold on one second. Where is this? Where are these people? I have no idea. I don't know where they are. They probably thought it was going to be really a long wait, and it wasn't. But it's okay. Andrea 54 Hector, let's see what may be coming through for you. Just a reminder here, Andrea 54 Hector, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. If they don't come up after you, all right. Well, remember, this is not a question reading. It's just, let's see what may be potentially unfolding, and let's see what comes through for you, okay? All right. Let's see what's coming through. A time for healing. Right now, at this moment in time, there may be, or in 2025, it could be right now at this moment in time or in 2025, there may have been situations, circumstances, or events that may have drained you in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting anxiety, I'm getting worry, I'm getting concern. There could have been some situations in 2025 that really triggered your emotions, your nerves, or your worries. And what's coming through for you here, Andrea 54 Hector, is that this is not a time for you to continue to worry and to stress yourself. This is a time for you to take a step back. It's time for you to not continue to pour into people that are not checking in with you, that are not making sure you're okay. It's not a time for you to always be running after everyone, making sure they're okay. This is time for you. Okay, Coach T. Lou, don't go anywhere, honey, because you're gonna be right after. Okay. I have Amani Ravati first, then TBK, and then you, Coach. So don't go anywhere. Andrea 54 Hector, like I was saying, this right here is telling you that you need to keep your peace. You need to work on you. You need to, when I say work on you, I mean self-care and self-love. The time to run after people and to make sure that everyone's doing okay and leaving yourself last has now ended. Okay? Why? Because if you want to heal, you need to heal the part of yourself that feels like you need to rescue people or chase people down or fix people. It is time for you to pour into you. Okay, Andrea 54? So it's time for you to heal. It's like the Empress energy in tarot, where it's all about nurturing yourself, pouring into yourself. If there isn't an equal exchange, if someone values you, then they're going to be making sure you're okay. It's that simple. There's no complications. Is as simple as that. If someone cares about you, they're going to reach out to you. If they don't reach out and they only reach out when they need something, then that type of love is conditional, which means that they only look for you because you are of some type of benefit to them in some way, shape, or form. So this is telling you here, Andrea 54 Hector, that it's time for you to pour into you. Don't be such a people pleaser, or don't be pouring on into other people's situations, circumstances, or events. You don't need to chase people down. You need to sit in your throne, okay, and say to yourself, you know what? It's time for me to pour into me. It's time for me to take care of myself. It's time for me to allow myself to be in this energy where I'm nurturing myself, I'm being compassionate with myself, and I am, taking it easy. It's easy as that. It's very simple. I know it's simpler to say and it's difficult to do, especially if you are a people pleaser and especially if you have a habit of taking care of other people and leaving yourself last on the list. So, this is saying it's not time to overpour, it's time to pour into you. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through for you, Andrea 54 Hector. Okay, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is saying, I have the energy to realize my goals. Exactly what I said. You need to conserve your energy for you. You need to conserve your energy that you're dispersing to too many people or too many things, that all that they do is worry you and stress you out. It's time for you to heal from that energy. It's time for you to heal yourself so that you can be at 100% for you. Not in a selfish way, but in a way that, allows you to understand that if you don't, you cannot give from an empty cup. You can't help people that don't want to help themselves. You cannot help people if they're not being consistent on the things that they need to work on themselves or for themselves. That is not your role. Unless it's children, unless we're talking about kids, now that's a whole different story. Or, a parent who is elderly or someone who's in a vulnerable state, that's completely different. But if it's someone who's like ready, willing, and able, and you're like, oh no, that is not, that's where you need to draw the line on this. Three of Wands is you're waiting for the right opportunity for you to go out there and make the best out of your life, where you feel inspired to move towards or feel motivated to do. Super important here for you. Listen carefully, Andrea 54 Hector. You need to work on your root chakra, okay? Because I feel this energy all over the place, okay? So you need to center yourself, work on your root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency, okay? At nighttime, before you go to bed, do the nighttime affirmation meditation. Sets you up to be in the energy of positivity. I have all these resources on the chat list. All you need to do is take a look. Okay. Hello, Sunshine Pattern. Unfortunately, the list is closed, but continue to be subscribed to the channel. And tomorrow I'll be coming back. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Okay, Sunshine Pattern. Thank you so much for subscribing. And again, continue to subscribe to the channel and come back at another time. Okay, my dear. The moment that you turn on your notification bell, you're going to be notified when I'm doing a reading. All right. Hope to see you next time. All right. And Andrea 54 Hector, look what you have here. Three of Cups. Allow yourself to be embraced by people who actually care about you, people that are actually reaching out to you, people who are making sure you're doing okay, checking up on you. Here with the Three of Cups, by the way, you have the angel number 33 here. So that could be validation, confirmation on something here. The Three of Cups is celebration. So there may be this kind of opportunities or invitations here with the Three of Wands that you may be getting in the near future. Remember that the Three of Wands is also alliances. It's also leadership. It's you placing yourself at the core of understanding that you are the leader of your own life. You can lead it in whatever direction that you want to move towards. Okay. Three of Cups here, like I said, embrace the joyful opportunities. Now, the Three of Cups is also about reconciliation and reunion. But here's the thing with the reconciliation and reunion, especially when it says here it's time for healing. If this is someone who is giving you breadcrumb energy, if this is someone in your life that's gaslighting you, if this is someone in your life that's not being consistent, with taking care of you, connecting with you, making sure you're doing okay, then you need to re-examine the reconciliation and reunion. Because this could be talking about here that you need to be with people with the same type of open-hearted energy. Okay, people that value you. If someone values you, they're not going to leave you confused. They're not going to leave you up in the air, and they're not going to leave you hanging. Someone who values your friendship or values you is going to make sure that there's an equal give and take, right? You give towards them, they give towards you. But here with the time for healing is telling me that there could be times where you've been overpouring to friends and family, and it's time for you to start reassessing that, because overgiving is a trauma response. Remember, givers attract takers. So it's super important for you to see, okay, how the flow of the give and take is happening in your love life, in your family life, or in your job sector, in whatever area. Okay, so pay attention to that. Last but not least, okay, let's finish up with this last deck. Anima Reviti, if you are here. Revati, Anima Revati, if you are here, come on down. TBK, if you're here, come on down. And Coach T. Lou, if you're here, come on down. Stay close because I'm almost done with this reading. All right, Andrea 54 Hector, let's see what messages are coming through for you. Look at that. 0000. In tarot, the Fool card is the number 0. The Fool card is not number 1. Okay, Revati, don't go anywhere. Stay there because you're going to be up next. The 0 is about the Fool card does not start with number 1. Okay, the Magician card in tarot set starts at number 1. So the fact that you have 0 here, this is telling me it's time for you to start looking at new moves, new places, new people. Again, take a leap of faith and start investing in yourself. Okay, compassion, love, unconditional love for yourself. When you love yourself, you don't allow people to not pour into you. Like, you're not going to accept that energy. Trust me. Okay, so you got to love you enough not to be strung along, or not to be, again, like I said, if someone's not pouring into you or breadcrumbing you here, it's time for you to reassess something. So zeros are all about that Fool card in tarot, and it's also about making new moves, leaving something behind, take a leap of faith as well. You may have an opportunity here to go in a whole different direction that you may be inspired to. It may be with someone completely different. It may be a new circle of friends or new people. It says, this is a powerful reminder that anything is possible if you dream it. You have the ability to make anything that you want into reality. What someone else has can also be yours. Stay calm. See, time for healing. Stay calm. Okay, it says here, stay calm and trust that what is meant for you will come your way. So you don't have to chase anyone or anything. Okay, like I was saying before, says release any tension and embrace relaxation. Same thing that I said, it's time for you to pour into you, self-care, self-love. It says knowing that your potential is boundless. Look, if you want to see it and read it for yourself, there you go. Same exact thing that I was coming up a little earlier. That's what came through. Validation, confirmation. Andrea 54 Hector, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope these messages have been insightful. Up next, we have Revati. Amana Revati, you are up next. But before I jump into Amana Revati's reading, For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. If you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there. For those of you who are watching and would like free resources, I have them in the chat list. Okay, I have my nighttime affirmation meditation. I also have my Reiki long distance healing. And I also have, what else do I have there? The 7 chakras. Okay, aligning your 7 chakras as well. So take a look at that, or I should say those links in the chat list. All right. Up next, we have Amana Ravati. After Amana Ravati, we have TBK. After TBK, we have Coach T. Lu. Coach T. Lu, you are here. Remember, you're at number 7. Amana Ravati, TBK, and then Coach T. Lu. Don't go anywhere because, again, this is a mini reading. If you want to extend it, please feel free to drop. Look at that, something flipped over. Drop a super sticker or a super chat. Well, guess what? Here, Amana Ravati, you have 2 cards that just popped out of the deck. The first is a new romantic cycle begins. Now, does it have to be in romance? No. Could it be in other areas of your life? Yes. Could it include love? Yes. And just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So there could be either a new romantic cycle, there could be a new abundance cycle, prosperity cycle, health cycle, love cycle, work cycle, life purpose cycle, okay? Soul purpose cycle, but there could be something new that's coming in your direction. If it's not new, you may be starting something or restarting something that you were very much emotionally invested in. So you may be kind of trying to figure out something here. You may be bringing something in balance because you do have here the scales. Now, we do have Libra here, and Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules Libra, and it also rules Taurus, okay? So there may be something here connected to the areas that Venus rules. For example, romantic love or non-romantic love. It could be talking about your value. It could be talking about work, money, abundance, prosperity. This could be in any of those areas. If it is a legal matter, if you are going through a legal matter, okay, this is saying something is going to balance out for you. Okay, now this is an oracle deck. This is not a tarot deck. But if you feel like something was unfair or not, or was unjust in 2025, and it's so funny because I got something maybe connected to 2023. So maybe if something happened in 2023 that maybe you're seeing someone go through karma, or someone is going through a difficult time, but it has to do with the fact that you were placed in a position or in a situation, circumstance, or event where something was not fair for you. So that person could be experiencing divine justice right now. Okay. Now, if this is something completely having to do with maybe something that may have happened recently or maybe in 2025, this is saying here that something is coming into balance. If you feel like you've been up in the air with something, this is talking about something taking shape and realigning itself. It says it's time to take action. So whatever this is, whatever this new cycle is dependent upon you being proactive. Okay. Now, Aries energy is here. It says new moon in Aries. Aries season begins in March, or like between mid-March to April is Aries season. That is technically the new astrological new year. Okay, because spring is really the start of the calendar. Now, We humans have decided that January 1st is the new cycle, right? Or new, you know, calendar year. But technically, the astrological year begins with Aries because Aries is the first zodiac sign in the astrological wheel. That being said, whatever this new situation, circumstance, or event that may be potentially unfolding for you, it's going to require you to be proactive. It's going to require you to leave the stubbornness, push the stubbornness aside, and allow yourself to persevere in whatever this is. So, is work going to be required? Yes. It's not going to land on your lap, okay? But with effort and with consistency and with the determination and the fire energy of Aries. Now, remember, fire is about passion, it's about drive, it's about motivation, it's about ambition. So, as long as you are fired up or you feel this internal spark connected to whatever this may be, whether this is your love life, whether this is your career, whether it's home, whether it's family, whatever this may be, I do feel that you may see that shift come up maybe during Aries season, okay, which is March or April. Let's take a look at what else is coming through for you. Last but not least, here you have the Empress and the Eight of Pentacles. All right. The Empress is saying here, first of all, the Empress is ruled by Venus, okay? I just said that a little while ago, which means the message that I was channeling here with Libra is exactly what I said, okay, about this energy that came through. Why? Because the Empress is ruled by Venus and Venus rules Libra, and it's giving more clarity to that channeling that I did a little while ago. The Empress card in tarot, super important. It's about you pouring back into yourself. It's about you nurturing your yin energy, not chasing, but attracting. Attracting the abundance, attracting the new life, and attracting the slow growth here of something. And I say slow growth because the Empress is pregnant. Now, if you are hoping, wishing, and desiring to have children, then this may be a validation confirmation for you in that regard. Okay. So there is something here about pregnancy. So it's either about maybe someone else getting pregnant or you getting pregnant. Okay. So just giving you the heads up on that. What I'm also getting here with Empress is that pregnancy is symbolic of growth. So there could be here something about growing something. So it doesn't have to specifically be talking about pregnancy. It could be something that you are giving birth to an idea, giving birth to your life purpose, your soul purpose, something that you feel very, very deeply rooted in. Okay. Something that's going to give you a sense of abundance or a sense of prosperity. So there's this productive stage that you may be opening up to in the near future, or that may be potentially opening up for you right now or unfolding. Eight of Pentacles. You are really good at something. If you're not really good at something now, you will notice and realize that there's something that you do that's really, really important. It could be something skill based. It could be something talent based. It could be something that you were born with, a natural ability, a natural knack. But whatever it is, the Eight of Pentacles is the more that you focus and put energy, resources, time, consistency, whatever this Eight of Pentacles may be symbolizing for you, guess what? There's a really big chance that this Eight of Pentacles is going to bring you some type of economic fulfillment, or there's this sense of you being really, really skilled at something, maybe even here teaching other people or sharing your knowledge in the near future. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles is the energy of mastering something. So your ability, you're either one or two. Either you're really good at something, you've mastered something because of your dedication and hard work, and now it's time for you to put something in motion, whether it's you teaching this skill, okay, or whether it's something connected to this level of mastery, or there may be something here that you've noticed and you're like, I've always wanted to do X, Y, and Z because I feel it comes very natural to me. That could be your sole purpose here. Eight of Pentacles is really honing in and focusing on your mastery skills and something that feels like this is something that I want to do and that you feel very passionate about. Okay. So that's what's coming through for you. Eight of Pentacles says here, I dedicate myself to what I believe in. So your focus and dedication on something that is near and dear to your heart or something that is valuable to you, super important here in the near future, one may be potentially unfolding. It's time for you to start putting it into action. And here you have the Empress. I create what I choose naturally and with joy. So there's a lot here about creating something and it manifesting in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. Whatever this is in whatever area, it's going to take time. But when you finally see what this may be about, you're putting action behind it, you may see a very good and beautiful, successful growth in whatever this may be. Okay? All right, let's take a look. I feel that there's going to be a big leap and bound for you in 2026, but starting with Aries season, where the astrological signs begin, the astrological new year, so to speak. Let's take a look at your last and final card. Up next, we have TBK. TBK, if you are here, come on down. Last but not least, reflect. You have 666. Now, if I turn this around, is 999. So there could be something here that you're wrapping up in 2025. Super important if you are, okay? Reflect. Listen carefully. It says unexpected changes are on the horizon, challenging your thoughts and feelings, okay? So again, it's kind of like, can I do this? Am I going to be able to do this? Am I on the right path? This is saying you are. It's just, it may take a little bit of time in order for things to kind of connect together, so to speak, is how I'm seeing it, because I'm seeing puzzles clairvoyantly. It says this is a prime opportunity to reassess your identity. Remember, I talked about soul purpose, life purpose, especially here with the Empress. It's this energy where you are nurturing your yin energy, your ability to take a seat, relax, and see what is inspiring you also. It says this is a prime opportunity to reassess your identity. Embrace a mindset shift. Opt for optimism, confidence, and trust. Listening to your intuition, validation, confirmation, yin energy, like I said in regards to the Empress, and especially with the fact that Venus is also a yin energy planet. Again, validation, confirmation. It says listening to your intuition and understanding your emotions are the key to your growth and evolution. That being said, Amana Revati, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section or here in the chat, as that lets me know that these messages have resonated for you. If they're not resonating now, they may be resonating in the near future, especially with the fact that I'm getting that this is slow energy that is evolving. So this is very success. This is good success coming in, and especially because Aries season doesn't really start till March through from March to April. Okay. All right. So hopefully that made some sense to you. And again, don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section or here in the chat. That being up next, we have TBK. TBK, if you are here, come on down. If not, we're going to jump to Coach T. You're going to be up if TBK isn't here. But before I jump into TBK's reading, I do want to say welcome, intuitive friends. If you're liking what you're seeing, you too can be part of the Lexa Tarot mini readings that I do for my subscribers only. If you are interested in joining and taking part, well, it's free. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel and stay subscribed to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all notification alerts, because that's going to let you know when I am doing a reading. And once that notifies you or alerts you, all you need to do is hurry up and get on the chat and let me know that you are interested in a reading. And then obviously, depending how many people are on the list or how many people I'm taking that day, you too may be part of that list. That being said, for those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Don't forget to take a look at your December readings. They are already done for all of you. And take a look at the singles readings for those of you who are interested in that. That being said, let's see if TBK is here. If not, we're going to jump into the next reading, which is Coach. All right, so I don't see TBK. So let's write now, Coach T. Lou. Thank you so much. All right, so Amana Ravati says that sounds about right. Okay, all right, good. I'm happy that this is coming through for you. Okay, remember, Ravati, like I said, just keep in mind pregnancy or either getting pregnant or, someone you getting someone else pregnant. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Coach T. Lou, if you're here, come on down, or TBK, come on down. TBK or Coach T. Lou, come on down. I'm ready for your reading. Intuitive friends, I will be closing the readings after these two subscribers come to the channel and I do their readings. If not, I will be closing the readings, but yeah, I'm going to close the readings after that. Coach T and TBK, if you are here, come on down. All right, I'm not getting anything on my end. Coach T, give me a thumbs up and let me know you're here so that I can start your reading. Coach T. Lou, if you're here, give me a thumbs up so that I can start your reading. All right, so I've waited enough here to make sure that you guys are here, but TBK and Coach T. Lou, thank you for stopping by, but I don't see you guys here, so I will be hopefully seeing you in the next chat, in the next live. All right, that being said, thank you so much, intuitive friends. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.